Ahead of the Pran Pratishtha ceremony, Republic has accessed exclusive pictures of Lord Ram's idol from inside the sanctum sanctorum of the Ram temple in Ayodhya Dham. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath visited Sri Ram Janmabhoomi temple in Ayodhya Dham and inspected arrangements for the consecration ceremony. He said that the state government is making preparations to give full assistance to the devotees coming to Ayodhya for darshan.
सुरक्षा की पुख्ता व्यवस्था की जा रही है। किसी भी स्तर पर किसी भी श्रद्धालु को दिक्कत न हो, इसके पूरे प्रयास किए जा रहे हैं।
A green corridor has also been set up for devotees coming to Ayodhya from Lucknow, Varanasi, Gorakhpur, Prayagraj and other cities. Security has also been tightened to prevent any incidents.
लखनऊ, वाराणसी, प्रयागराज, गोरखपुर या अन्य शहरों से यहाँ के आने के लिए एक बेहतर ग्रीन कॉरिडोर की व्यवस्था भी दी गई है, जिससे कहीं भी किसी को कोई दिक्कत न हो।
On the preparations for the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha ceremony, UP Minister Jayaveer Singh has said there is a festive atmosphere across the state, of course in Ayodhya as well. Former Prime Minister H.D. Deve Gowda said he will go to Ayodhya for the Pran Pratishtha ceremony along with his family. He also said that he will fight the upcoming Lok Sabha elections with full strength. Congress leader Digvijay Singh sparked fresh controversy over the Ram temple today. He questioned where the idol of Ram Lala was and asked the need for the second idol. He further said that the idol that is being consecrated does not look like a child. Reacting to Congress leader Digvijay Singh's statement, Hanumangadi temple priest Mahant Raju Das called him anti-Ram and accused him of finding faults in everything. He further stated or added that Digvijay Singh should visit Ayodhya and look at the temples. Senior BJP leader Uma Bharti called the Pran Pratishtha ceremony a matter of eternal joy and requested Shankaracharya Nishchalananda Maharaj of Puri to attend the ceremony, adding that if something is missing in the rituals, that he should let them know so that they can be fixed. As part of the checking campaign being conducted on the instructions of the state government and police headquarters, 3 suspicious persons were detained by the Uttar Pradesh ATS from Ayodhya district. The suspects are being interrogated. Till now, their connection with any terrorist organization has not come to light. On reaching Ayodhya, 9-year-old spiritual orator Abhinav Arora says that he is fortunate to witness this moment and is happy to see Lord Ram get his temple.
बहुत आनंद की अनुभूति हो रही है, हमें गौरव हो रहा है, हमें खुशी हो रही है, हमें गर्व हो रहा है और हर सनातनी को हो रहा है, हर हिंदू को हो रहा है कि हमारे प्रभु श्री राम का अयोध्या में राम मंदिर बन रहा है। इतने वर्षों की कठिन तपस्या के बाद आज राम मंदिर बन रहा है और मैं पावन तीर्थ अयोध्या में हूँ। आज मैं राम मंदिर को बनता देख रहा हूँ।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Chennai and is taking part in the opening ceremony of the Khelo India Youth Games 2023. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin and Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur are also present. While speaking in Bengaluru earlier, before departing for Chennai, Prime Minister Modi said that India's aviation market has completely transformed in the last 10 years. He added it is currently the 3rd largest domestic aviation market in the world. He stated it was the right time for Boeing and other international companies to link their growth with India's rapid advance. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Amrit 2.0 scheme in Maharashtra's Solapur today. Amrit is designed to provide universal coverage of water supply through functional taps to all households in all the statutory towns in the country and coverage of sewerage septage management. Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut said that PM Modi is only coming to Maharashtra again and again because of the upcoming elections. He added Maharashtra will play a crucial role in the Lok Sabha elections and called the current Maharashtra government a failure. Enforcement Directorate issued notice to former Kerala Finance Minister Thomas Isaac and directed him to appear before the agency on Monday. The minister is being summoned in connection with the Masala bond case of Kerala Infrastructure Investment Fund Board. On seat sharing in the Indy alliance, Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Tejasvi Yadav said RJD and JDU are working together and will contest the elections with full strength. He further divulged they are working under the leadership of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar is in Uganda to attend the two-day 19th Non-Aligned Movement Summit in Uganda's Kampala. Jaishankar engaged in discussions with Angolan Foreign Minister and thanked him for extending visa-free arrangements for Indian diaspora. After resigning from Congress party, C.J. Chawla said he's upset with the Congress for declining the invitation for Pran Pratishtha ceremony. He said one should support the works and policies of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah. C.J. Chawla, of course, is from Gandhinagar in Gujarat. Supreme Court dismissed petitions filed by convicted Bilkis Bano case seeking an extension to surrender before jail authorities. The Supreme Court instructed them to surrender on or before 21st of January. TMC MP Mahua Moitra vacated her government bungalow today. The bungalow was vacated before authorities arrived and no eviction took place at all. Home Minister Amit Shah chaired the 71st plenary session of the Northeastern Council in Shillong. During the speech he made there, he said the last 10 years under Prime Minister Modi's leadership have been the most significant for the development of the Northeast. He further said that in these 10 years, the distance from Northeast to Delhi and the rest of India has reduced due to the creation of massive infrastructure. According to the Vadodara Police Commissioner, 6 people have been arrested in the boat tragedy that killed 12 children and 2 teachers. The incident happened because the boat was filled beyond its capacity. Ahead of the Republic Day celebration, Special Weapons and Tactics Commandos in the national capital are conducting intense drills and demonstrations. A fire broke out in a Defence Research and Development Organization office in New Delhi. A total of 18 fire tenders were roped in to douse the fire flames. No injuries or deaths have been reported as of now. 2 people died and 16 were injured after an under-construction building collapsed in Karnataka's Anekal. Sources say the collapsed building was a school being built. Haryana has announced half-day holiday in all state government offices and educational institutions till 2:30 p.m. on Monday on the occasion of the Ram Temple consecration ceremony in Ayodhya. A gym trainer was shot dead inside his car in Noida earlier today. The murder took place in broad daylight. As per reports, the assailants fired 5 rounds at the victim while he was sitting in his car. The Uttar Pradesh Congress Committee challenged the orders of Allahabad High Court after the court asked the party to pay Rs 2.66 crore to Uttar Pradesh Roadways. The case pertains to the use of Uttar Pradesh transport buses and taxis for political purposes between 1981 and 82. Supreme Court asked the committee to deposit Rs 1 crore of the outstanding amount within 4 weeks.
पुलिस हमेशा तैयार है हर चैलेंज के लिए, चाहे वो रिपब्लिक डे का अरेंजमेंट हो, चाहे वो प्रधान पिस्ता के लिए ट्रेन डिफेंस चलाई गई हैं उनका अरेंजमेंट हो, तो प्रॉपर अरेंजमेंट लैंड ऑर्डर एंड सिक्योरिटी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू सब जगह लगाए गए हैं.
All right, that was the Congress being fined Rs 2.66 crores for having hired UPSRTC buses in 1981-82 when it used to be in power in Uttar Pradesh. Wing India Air Show 2024 is one of the Asia's largest event on civil aviation. The 4-day program was inaugurated by Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia and will conclude on Sunday. A day before the Enforcement Directorate questioning of Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren in connection with the money laundering case, tribal groups in the state protested and carried out a march against the central agency in Ranchi. The Israeli army struck West Bank, killing 8 Palestinians and injuring several others. The operation lasted 35 hours and the IDF destroyed a camp in the West Bank. The Israeli military arrested 21 wanted people throughout the West Bank. The Israeli military killed a man who they claim was a senior member of the terrorist group Islamic Jihad. Palestinian media outlets said he was a journalist heading a local TV station which was linked to the terrorist group. The Israeli military said he was killed in an airstrike in Gaza City. Israeli forces withdrew from a refugee camp in the West Bank, leaving behind damaged buildings and rubble in the streets. Essential utilities such as water and electricity have been severely disrupted. Residents were seen clearing up the debris from the damaged homes. Families and relatives of hostages still held captive in Gaza protested outside the Defense Ministry headquarters in Tel Aviv, demanding an immediate deal to release the hostages. Protesters said more than 3 months have passed since they were held hostage and they are still awaiting their return. The Israeli military said it has discovered weapons inside Hamas tunnels in the Gaza Strip. Israel Defense Forces said rockets and shells were found in the tunnels, which were subsequently demolished by Israeli soldiers. IDF released a video showing troops carrying out operations in the Gaza Strip. UN Palestinian refugee chief says there is widespread hunger and anxiety regarding the future among Palestinians in the Gaza Strip amid the Israeli offensive. He also said he was struck by the moods and circumstances of the displaced people who are living in overcrowded camps. Trucks carrying aid were seen entering Gaza Strip from the Egypt through the Rafah border crossing. They were carrying critical supplies. Several dozen trucks with critical supplies now enter the territory each day, which is a fraction of the pre-war volume of over 500 trucks. Both the United States and United Nations say more aid needs to be delivered. Palestinians queued in the southern city of Rafah for the UN food aid as Israel carried out airstrikes on the Gaza Strip on the 104th day of the war. The Israel-Hamas war has displaced thousands and those are now living in unhealthy conditions and are surviving on UN aid. A spokesperson of the U.S. National Security Council confirmed U.S. President Joe Biden's commitment to finding a two-state solution to the Israel-Hamas war was unwavering and added that Palestinians have every right to live in an independent state with peace and security. The statement comes after Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rejected calls from the United States to scale back Israel's military offensive in the Gaza Strip. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he informed the United States that he opposes the establishment of a Palestinian state as part of any post-war scenario. The announcement exposed the deep divisions that have emerged between the close allies 3 months into Israel's war against Gaza's Hamas rulers. 4 oil reservoirs with a total capacity of 6,000 cubic meters were set on fire after a Ukrainian drone struck the site in western Russia. The drone dropped its explosive payloads before the air defenses jammed the drone. U.S. President Joe Biden returns to the White House after a trip to North Carolina. During the trip, he unveiled $82 million for the state to improve the households and businesses and high-speed internet. Police officers in Sri Lanka are continuing the anti-narcotics operation to find smuggled contraband. Officials detained thousands of people suspected of narcotics-related offenses during a month-long operation. An American Airlines plane slid off a snowy taxiway while landing in Rochester, New York. The Northeast United States will have to deal with frigid, icy and dangerous weather this week. Japan released computer-generated videos of its moon lander performing a precision lunar landing. The Japanese space agency's lunar lander is expected to attempt to land on the moon's surface on Sunday. Residents of Port-au-Prince made barricades to defend themselves from the gang attack happening in the place. Haiti National Police released a statement saying officers were deployed in various parts with an aim to arrest the individuals creating a panic situation in the areas. The use of artificial intelligence in military operations had a huge effect on warfare, the Ukrainian foreign minister said during the World Economic Forum meet. Ukraine has already used AI in the ongoing war, and they further plan to test AI on the battlefield. Houthi rebels in Yemen claim that they have carried out a missile attack against the American cargo ship striking the vessel. A spokesperson for the Iran-backed militants said the attacks came in retaliation to strikes by the United States against the Houthis. Spanish football giants Real Madrid lost to their crosstown rivals Atletico Madrid 4-2 in the round of 16 game of Spanish Copa del Rey.